and come back in because I was sounding crazy. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me now? We good? Can y'all hear me? How we doing? Can y'all hear me? All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Yo, listen, y'all. We are talking about decision making. This is something that all of us have to do, right? This is something that is super important. And people always stifle themselves by not making any decision. No. Let me tell y'all. Let me first of all, I want to say welcome. If you are new to my channel, I am Key Sticking to It. If you want to book me directly, you can go on keylifecoaches.com. You can book me for 30-minute or 60-minute sessions. Okay. I don't want to just bombard you as soon as you come in here, but I do want to talk to y'all. We need to talk to y'all today. I need to talk to y'all. Yeah. It's going down today. I need to talk to y'all. Yeah, talking to y'all today. Mm, mm, mm. I can see TikTok. What's up, TikTok? What's going on? What's up, Twitch? I can see y'all. What's going on? I can see y'all today. Talk to me. Talk to me on here. All right, y'all. We're gonna be talking about decision making. Okay, that's what we on today. We're talking about decision making. Okay, 'cause a lot of people are stifling themselves, not making the right decisions, just not making no decision at all. So before we got disconnected, before y'all said y'all could not hear me, thank y'all for telling me y'all couldn't hear me because I would be on here talking up the storm. So thanks for telling me that. But so a lot of people say, I don't want to make the wrong decision. I think I'm a chill. I don't want to make the wrong decision. So don't make no you know what happens when you don't make no decision? The worst possible outcome happens. Everything not in your favor happens when you make no decision. Okay? Make a decision, no matter what. Even if you feel like it's the wrong one, so what? You will learn from it. You listen, when you are leading a household, okay? When you are leading people, when you are the boss, when you are somebody that people are looking up to, you have to make decisions. Right? Whether it's right or wrong, doesn't matter. It shows to the people that are with you that you have conviction, you are moving forward. It shows that. Like, what are we doing? What's up, Alice? Hi, Jackson. What's going on? We are talking about decision making. So, you know what I asked y'all on a scale of 1 through 10, how good are y'all at making decisions? 1, you are horrible at it. 10, you generally make good decisions. Where y'all at on the scale? 1 through 10. Are you 1? You make horrible decisions. 10, you make the best decisions normally. Where y'all at? Now this, I've been bad at our last couple topics. I've been like 8. Good. Okay, Kat. I like that. 8. I've been low on our last couple polls, but this one I'm gonna give myself some grace. I'm like a 8 2. I think I'm like an 8. I think I make it. So listen, y'all. If you make a series of decisions, right? Don't leave nothing at bay. Don't sit there and say, "Yo, I don't want to make a decision and just let things go at will." You will always end up in the worst position than making the wrong decision. Now, if y'all want to have the tools on being like more confident in making decisions, just be more researched. Just do more digging into when you make a decision, okay? Just try to like whatever it is you gotta think about, just try to like get as much information as you can and then make the decision. This is what I'm going to do. So if you're thinking about moving from Georgia to Texas or moving your company from somewhere to somewhere, just do a lot of research. Okay. So you can, you have justifiable means of why you're doing each decision. Okay. Calm down. We be like, give yourself grace at all times too. Okay. Again, y'all, I'm keep sticking to it. You can book me for 30 and 60-minute sessions on keylifecoaches.com. You should see it somewhere. If not, Kat, can you please put up Key Life Coaches on the screen? What's going on, Switch? What y'all thinking over there? What's going on over on Switch? But listen, y'all, nobody answered the question. Wait, 1 through 10, where we at? Who makes good decisions? Bad or what we doing? 1 through 10. What type of decisions y'all making? Hi, Rosina. How you doing on TikTok, Rosina? What's going on? So what we doing in terms of decision making? Do y'all generally make good decisions or not? What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me. And in what areas? Some people make better decisions in business and bad decisions when it comes to personal life. Some people make vice versa, you know. So life is full of, let me tell you, the people who live the best lives are people who generally make good decisions. Those are the people who live the best lives. So you have to on a daily basis make good decisions. I'm not going here. I'm not being around these people who I generally get in trouble at on a daily basis. I'm not going to that ex's house that I fall into a rabbit hole with. I'm not doing those things. Okay. These are things that these decision makings are on a daily basis that you have to kind of like make sure you kind of like look at the track record and make the right decision. Okay. We got to like be on that type of time. Okay. We got to make good decisions. If you know you've lost money and you gambling or you know that, you know, before whatever you've done, that's a very great telltale sign of what you should do in the future. Like, base your decision off of what has happened in the past. We don't do that. We see what's going on and we still make whatever decision we want. Why is that? Including me. Listen, I'm good at kind of making good sort of like business decisions. I am not good at making personal decisions. I am not. I am not. What's up, Angel? I see you on TikTok. What's popping? So TikTok. Listen, Angel, we be on live on YouTube all the time. So we putting it on the different platforms now. So thank y'all for bearing with us as we are going onto the different platforms. It is a rough adjustment, but we are getting it together. Okay. We are getting it together. And we are live most nights at 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. I know a lot of people are in different parts of the world that be chiming in. Love it. That's my cousin right there. That's my cousin. Love it. I'm glad you love it, but yeah, so 7:00 Eastern Standard Time most nights. We are on YouTube for sure, but now we will be on TikTok and Twitch. So we are working our way to the other platform. Anyway, let me get back. Let me get back to our topic. Listen, anybody who ever wants to come on the live, just tell us and we will bring you on the live. Who wants to, if you want to go live, all you have to do is put your email in the chat and we will send you a link and you can come up on the screen and talk to me directly. Please stay on the topic. We are talking about decision making. So if you come on here, I love y'all. I don't want to hear nothing flattery about me. I don't care. All I want to hear is how you make decisions and how great or bad it is, so I can help you. That's it. That's it. So anybody want to go live, put your email in the chat and we can bring you on. So anyway, listen, y'all. When we are faced with anything in life, and it requires a decision, right? When we are faced with, I'm at a crossroad. I gotta go left or I gotta go right. It's okay, y'all. The worst thing you can do is do nothing and stand there at the crossroads. That's the worst thing you can do. If you go right, stand on it. It's cool. If you make a wrong decision, going right, you're going to learn a lot of stuff from it. It's going to make you in a better position. Trust me. It's going to make you in a better position than standing right here. And then someone else has to make the decision for you that's more than likely not going to benefit you. Okay? Don't ever let other people make decisions for you over your life when you are the leader of your household, when you are the leader of your business. You never let somebody else. Hola, Vidix. If you ever are faced with decisions, that's not what you do. You don't let other people make decisions for you. Let me tell y'all how serious this is. You will have, if you are moving through life and getting different things done, right? You will have lawyers, you will have accountants, you will have these people trying to make decisions for you. High pink candles. So you will have people like your lawyer will call you and say, "Nah, you're not doing that. Nah, we not." How the lawyer can't tell you what to do when it comes to you. Listen, they can advise you. The accountants they can advise you, right? You make your own decisions though. Like seriously, accountants call you can't spend that. You can't, huh? Like they're telling you, and then if you start kind of going with it, and people are just so used to making decisions for you, that's what it is. You need to get people conditioned the fact that you make your own decisions. They need to be conditioned on that because more than likely, if you make your own decisions, it's going to be more beneficial for you. We want things to benefit you. Remind y'all, my page is all about getting you from where you are to happiness. And it is so many angles we have to hit. I don't really have time to really play games with y'all. Like the people who are chiming in and stuff like that, if y'all ready to get from where you are to more happiness in your life, you have to be ready to like do the work. It's not easy. Let me tell y'all, I'm getting off top. This is for another subject, but hold on, I'm sorry, I'm getting messages coming in. But happiness, right? We'll put this on another topic or another night. But I just want to say this real quick. Happiness is not something that you can get just given to you. Okay, happiness is something that you have to actively put into your daily agenda every single day, or you will not achieve it. People sit back like, "Oh, one day I'm gonna be happy. Oh, I hope to be happy." It ain't gonna happen. Stop sitting back waiting for happiness. That's not how happiness works. And you are responsible for your happiness. No, listen. Never put your happiness in a person. Y'all keep doing that. Y'all putting pressure on your loved ones for no reason. Like y'all want the kids to be this way, your parents to be this way, your friends to be this way, this person to be that way. You putting pressure on people. You're disappointing yourself all the time. People are flawed. One of my the worst things I hate hearing people say is, "Well, I'm not perfect." I hate that statement because I feel like I'm about to be like kind or something. Like, duh, we know we're not perfect. Listen to your gut and keep your decision to yourself until it fully comes through. I like that. I like that. Yeah. So my cousin Angel just said, who is Philly Sister Woo. I'm all throwing out your government name. But yeah, like that's a really good point that she said. Like, make your decision and keep it to yourself. And I love that point when it comes to decision making because you'll have people messing up your decision making. They'll be like, "Yo, it's as simple as this." People could be like this. Mm. You can tell them what your decision is. Like, "Oh, I decided to go to Clark, Atlanta." They'd be like, mm. That's all their response was. And that one little thing make you be like, "Damn, should I stay at Temple?" Yo, so yeah, telling people will definitely it'll make you not make the decisions you should probably be making. Moving silence is essential for your happiness. I'm a testimony. My cousin just said it. That's what she said. Moving silence. You know, my mom is a very private person, and when we started our restaurant, she was very stern about it being quiet, like no one knowing and I had to go with that, right? I couldn't go against it, but we wanted the restaurant to stand on its own. We didn't want to flood it out with people we knew or have a bunch of influences on things that it should be, shouldn't be. Sometimes too many opinions really is just not. They always say if you want to do the wrong thing, ask too many people, ask a bunch of people. Okay. Let me put y'all down with something. If a lot of people agree with your decision, it's probably the wrong decision. If you want to be very successful and you have an idea or you are making a decision that everybody agrees with, I can guarantee you that is the wrong decision. Think about it for a second. 1% has most of the money. So if you have an idea, and this is from anything I talk to you about is from my own experience, okay? Any idea I had that people were against was the one that made me very successful. The ones that everybody said, "Oh, that's it. Oh, you gonna kill him with that one, Key. Oh, that's the one, Key." Anytime people said that, that wasn't the one. That wasn't it. But the one where it was like that ain't gonna work. That ain't it. That ain't gonna work. When they came at me like that, that was the one. That was the one. So don't give up on your decisions that are not popular. Okay. Listen, y'all. This is another topic too for another live. You have to believe in yourself so much, bro. Like you gotta believe in yourself so much. And I thank God for my experience in the restaurant business because I was knocked down so much. My one of my very best friends, Sheena, man, she told me like, "Key, I've never seen you fail at anything." She told me that. She said, "I've never seen you fail at anything." The restaurant business knocked me down over and over and over and over and over. Knocked me down more times than I've ever been knocked down in my life. And it made me unknown call. What's going on? Welcome back. How you doing? But yeah, it made me so just tougher. It made me tougher, yo. It really just made me. It stripped me of everything. Like it just made me feel like a failure. It made me feel low. If the restaurant was doing good, I was happy. If the restaurant was doing bad, I was sad. It controlled my emotions. We ain't living in those type of seasons. If the business is doing good, we happy. If the business is doing bad, we sad. I know business owners go through that. I know y'all go through that. If y'all, it's just a natural thing. But we can't be at the mercy of what a business is doing. Our happiness has got to be in place regardless. It just has to. We have to figure out that it can't just be at the will of some business and what people do and say. Definitely can't leave it in the hands of people. We ain't doing that either. We ain't leaving our happiness in the hands of people. Not at all. Madai, what's going on? But yeah, so in making decisions, the easiest, smoothest way to make the best decisions with the least amount of anxiety, with the least, feeling skeptical and everything, is to be the most well versed in whatever it is. Okay. Study the most, figure it out, and then make a decision. Make a freaking decision. Don't leave it at, listen, if you got a decision between, say, two girls, if you're a man and you want to date two girls and you have a decision to make, you're at a crossroads, you got to pick one now. Don't sit back and leave it at will. Like, I ain't going to pick none of them. Just leave it. Never do that. Never leave the decisions. That is my take from tonight. If I can give y'all any take from tonight, never, ever leave the decisions at will. Make a decision. That's what has to happen. Okay. Okay. That's where we at. Anybody want to come on live? What's up? Y'all not coming on live? Listen, anywhere y'all at, if y'all want to come on live, all you gotta do is put your email in the chat. If you want Twitch, if you want TikTok or YouTube, just put your email in the chat and we can send you a link to come on live. So if y'all are new to my page, I am Key Sticking to It on all platforms. You can go on keylifecoaches.com. Please put keylifecoaches.com up on our screen. Thank you. You can book me for 30-minute and 60-minute sessions. Just click on keylifecoaches.com. My schedule is open. If it's not, I'll make it open. So click on keylifecoaches.com and you can book me directly if you don't want to come on here. Even if you see this live later, thank you to everybody who watches the lives later. I'll be seeing the numbers. It'd be amazing. Thank y'all so much for watching the lives later. If you see it later and you want to book for a 30 or 60-minute call, go on keylifecoaches.com. All right, y'all. So one more round. Like y'all not answering my question. What's up? 1 through 10. How good are y'all at making decisions? 1 through 10. 1 being horrible decision making, 10 being good. Where you at? I don't know what you're talking about. Pigo, good. What you talking about? What you talking about? What scooter? What you talking about? Do you make good decisions? What's up? Like, honestly, y'all, guess what? Let me tell y'all a secret. You honestly don't even have to always make good decisions to be in a good position. You just got to make the good decision at the right time. And you will be in a beautiful position. You understand? But how could you do it if you don't make the decision? You understand? 8.5 cuz you make so you so you thought you making so you making good decisions. 8.5 is a great number. That's a great number. I'm at about, why should I go? Where are you trying to go, honey? Why are you asking why should I go? I'm saying your name. Isn't your name Pigo? What are you talking about, P? You want this be called P? P don't go. Stay. But yeah, listen, y'all seem to be making some good decisions then. If I'm getting eights, y'all seem to be making some good decisions. I like that. So yeah, so listen, in making good decisions, do you think that you are better at making decisions like as far as personal life, business, or both? So Philly Sister Woo said after years of terrible decision making, now I'm much better. It takes that. Never mind. All right, I'm sorry I don't understand what you're saying. If you want to come on, we can talk, but I don't get what you're saying. But that's what it takes. So if you heard what she said, it's perfect to my point. Like make a decision because even if you make a bad decision, it's gonna actually help you make better decisions later. You understand? It's so much better than not making no decision at all. Honestly, if you make no decision at all, you can't even take credit for what happens. Good, both personal and business. We're making good decisions. I like that. I like that. If I'm being honest with y'all, if I'm being honest with y'all, like if I'm being real honest with y'all, I make good business decisions. Well, not the restaurant. The restaurant did good some years. Some years it did, and I was in business for a very long time. So some years it did do good. But generally speaking, I make better decisions in life, business, advancement, things like that. Personal life, it could do some work. As far as like as far as dating, like my standards are high as far as dating, but once I fall in love, I don't like I don't like that. I don't like the decisions I be making when I'm in love. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like I have no room to lie to y'all. I just gotta be straight up. I don't like how stupid I get when I'm in love. I don't. so you so you gotta fall in love with the right person. That's all I can tell y'all. Don't fall in love with the wrong person. Because if I could get stupid, anybody can get stupid in love. That's another topic. It's so hard to stay on topic. It's so hard to stay on topic. But yeah, listen, yo, listen, y'all. It is so much easier and better to make the decision so that so you can even take credit and from learning from it. Because if you just leave it where it's at, you gotta post this comment cat on TikTok. She on TikTok. Cat is telling Cat trying so she telling you to come live, Angel. So she said the restaurant was great for me because I learned so much. You can take what you learned somewhere else. This is so true. Let me tell you something about the restaurant business. After leaving the restaurant business, every business seems easy. Like every last one. Like you go into business, they be like, oh, it's so hard, it's this and that. I'm like, this is easy. Like, this is easy. Listen, y'all, and when y'all making decisions, stay focused. That was another live that I talked to y'all about. When you make that decision for that, whatever it is that you're doing, stay focused, stay lasered in on that. It is too many distractions, especially with the phone, all the stuff that we have access to. It is so hard for people to stay focused. when they after they make those decisions, right? And so we're making a decision here, making a decision here, making it. You'll never benefit from something if you are all over the place, right? People who are good at stuff are normally good at a lot of things. You got basketball, baseball, football. They be good at all three of them, right? Most people, right? So what I'm saying to y'all, once you make a decision, man, stay focused on that, man. And listen, if you realize, whoa, I made the wrong decision, it's cool. Just fix it quick. That's all. It's not a big deal. Try to fix it quick. Yeah. It's true. It's hard though. It's hard making bad decisions. It's hard. It is. It is. But it'll teach you way more. You'll have way more opportunities to make the right decisions. And like I said, who cares about all the bad decisions? If you are able to make the right decision at the right time, you will be uber successful. Keep being in positions to keep making decisions. That's the best advice I can give you. And people like people with conviction. I'm telling y'all. Listen, I have employed hundreds of people in my life. People love people who have conviction. You understand? So sitting there all indecisive and this and that, people don't like that. People like to follow strong leaders who make decisions. So best thing I can tell you is be very, very well read, well versed in whatever you're doing so you can make the best decision with less anxiety. Okay. The more you know about what you're doing, the easier it is to make decisions. Y'all know I could be here all night, right? I love talking. I would love to talk to y'all. What's our topic for tomorrow? I don't even know. Did we make a topic for tomorrow yet? I don't know. But if you turn your notifications on, you will get the alert for the topic for tomorrow. It's gonna be great, whatever it is, because I'm gonna tie everything together. But the whole point I'm telling y'all is to get you from where you are to more happiness. Okay. Now, what about the people who make the wrong decisions and never learn from it? What's up with that? You make the wrong decisions, you learn from it. Any suggestions in terms of what? What? Any suggestions about what? How to make good decisions? Oh, topic. Oh yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send you a topic. Well, everybody, put your notifications on. You'll see the topic and what time will be live. But yeah, what's up with people who make the wrong decisions over and over? What's up with that? What's up with the people who don't learn from it? See, that's the thing. When you know you are making the wrong decision and you keep making the wrong decision, what we doing with that? What we doing with that? What we doing with that? Huh? How we gonna work that out? The chaos repeats until the lesson is learned if they don't make the right decision. Woo! How long? So that's what my cousin just said in the chat, just to let y'all know. How long y'all gonna repeat the same decisions? How long that's gonna happen, y'all? How long are people gonna keep doing the same thing, going through the same chaos? I think people like toxic. We had a live about toxic. I described to y'all what toxic was. I gave y'all the definition of toxic in my words. And what I said to y'all, toxic is when somebody or an environment or some place is mean to you and then nice enough to pull you back in to be mean to you again. That's my definition of toxic. That's my definition. So I guess, like toxicity. So they keep making the decisions to keep going back and back and back. That's real chaotic. Honestly, that's crazy. That's crazy. Then I'm gonna duh, hit the head again. Duh, hit the head again. Huh? Go to the casino, lose my money. Go to the casino, lose my money. Go to the casino, lose. Huh? Come on, come on, stop playing with me. So you like that definition? Thank you. That's all it is. That's all toxic is. Because I hear the word all the time. Toxic, toxic, toxic. I said, let me put a definition to this. If y'all have not seen that live, please look through the lives and go to the one on like the definition of toxic or toxic definition or something like that. And we talked about toxic. And guess what? People, so listen, y'all, people are attracted to toxic behavior. They would rather have toxic behavior than a consistent, steady love partner. It's like they're not attracted to that. They're attracted to the toxic nature of things. Like it's like more intriguing to people. What we doing, y'all? You making bad decisions. Including me. I'm not even going to sit here and be exempt. Like I make bad decisions. So in love, not in business. I'm very strict in business. I'm very shrewd in business. Medicine Rain, thank you. But yeah, y'all. So I don't know. I'm gonna conclude, I guess. But listen, my number one take from talking to y'all is like I told y'all from the beginning through the middle to the end of this live is that make you want to make a decision. Do not leave it at will. It will always end tragically worse or devastatingly worse than if you make a decision, right or wrong. Even if the decision is wrong, it will always benefit you better to make a decision. Be decisive. Okay. Go from being in a win to being a decisive human being. It will change your life. That's what I want from y'all. Okay. I love y'all. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Key, sticking to it. You can book me for sessions on keylifecoaches.com. I love y'all. And please turn your notifications on for the next topic. We will be live tomorrow, I believe, at 7. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Thanks everybody on TikTok. Thanks to my cousin for her input today. And thank you anybody who may be here from Twitch. I don't know. I can't see Twitch.